this is not an easy job. I saw it firsthand. I did it firsthand. How do you get so good at it after all these years? Is there a method to your magic? Now, Tech was able to get to Duke's arguably best part of their roster, which is their bullpen, scoring 4 runs against them tonight. But for head coach Tim Tadlock, that doesn't matter. There's no advantage to that because tomorrow it's a brand new ball game. To be honest, I was having problems way before I even threw my first flag.
Ball.
Pass complete.
There you go, running into him.
Pass incomplete.
Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. It is what it is, all right? First of all, on the defense, face mask. Defense, 10. 10-yard penalty, first down. Okay, we'll go with that. Boom. Will UTB be playing in the Elite Eight? The last time they were here, well, actually, never. They've never been here before. Cowboys fans left AT&T Stadium in a not-so-happy fashion as the Cowboys lost their NFC divisional round game to the Green Bay Packers 34-31. You probably have already seen the highlights. Mason Crosby hit a game-winning field goal. Aaron Rodgers was spectacular, especially with 2 minutes left. I tried this thing out for myself, starting with the cryo chamber. All right. Let's see how this goes.
It's only 3 minutes, and we're in there talking to you the entire time.
It is cold, folks, all right? It is a negative 240 right now, and it's stinking cold, all right? This is incredible, okay? You are 7-1 state semifinal games. You're heading back there for the second year in a row. How about this incredible run by your guys? The last time the Lady Bronco basketball team won one of these, it was 2005. To put that in perspective, this year's roster was either not born or still in diapers. On Wednesday, when the 7 seniors put on the pads for the last time, it's not for a big game. It's the game. It's the last time many, if not all, will wear a football jersey in an organized match. Texas Tech season has kind of taken a turn for the worse. 3 straight Big 12 losses, 2 at home against ranked opponents, so it's not looking good for Cliff Kingsbury and the Red Raiders, but a win today in Manhattan against K-State would make them bowl eligible. So Cliff and Tech also looking for their first win in Manhattan since 2008. Texas Tech not only has a shot to win this Big 12 tournament, as well as possibly make it to that Final Four for March Madness. I know that's outlandish, it's very far off, but we may see that this year.
It's a bold prediction, but you're hearing it here first.
Wreck them, okay? I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that. There is one special player on the UTPB baseball team, but if you keep your eyes on the field, you're going to miss him. We head over to Roden Field in Odessa to meet the Falcons' team manager.
Believe it or not, after that last game, I cried a little bit.
As all ball players know, baseball is a game of failure.
Take it, barrel.
But there is some success. For Odessa High alum Adrian Paz, success for him is just making it through the day.
I played in Little League, but then it kind of became harder, so I kind of stopped playing.
Adrian has cerebral palsy.
Sometimes I do question, why me? But then I come to realize that other kids tend to have it worse than I do.
And his treatment for CP? Well, America's game is what AP is all about.
The opportunity came about, I took advantage of it, and I'm here now.
And with one...
I remember the phone call with Ranky like it was yesterday. Have your mom call me and we can set up a meeting, and ever since that day I've been a part of the team.
And Adrian takes his job very seriously.
Let's go! Hey, Falcons, go!
Let's go! Having that energy, even though you're not out there, is very key, because not only does it motivate you, but it motivates the guys around you and the people around you.
Yeah, can you get loud, son?
He reminds us all the time that not everyone's privileged to play this game and to never take advantage of the opportunities we get every day.
We play for people like that can't go out and do it, so we play through him, honestly.
So like I said, any ball player will tell you, baseball is a game of failure.
Hey, guys.
But this is no failure. No, this
Hey, P, give him a nice smile to the camera.
is pure success.
I'm out here, I get to do it daily, whether it's being on the field or not. I'm still around the game that I love, so I kind of look at it in a positive way.
Now, Adrian has a few more years of school at UTPB, but he tells me he hopes to not only be drafted by an MLB team, but be at the MLB draft one day. He also hopes to coach the Falcon baseball team after head coach Brian Reinke retires. Texas Tech football kicked off training camp today up in Lubbock, and for head coach Cliff Kingsbury, there's one main point he's hammering home from day one, and that is finishing. Last year, the Red Raiders struggled to finish games by giving up leads or unable to have game-winning drives in the fourth quarter, leading to a loss that could have easily been a Tech win. Now, a lot of that is due to inexperience, but for Kingsbury, finishing is something his players need to do not only in the fourth quarter, but whenever they take the football field.
It's hard to simulate any type of game situations. Obviously, during the offseason, that would be closing things out, making kicks at the end. But, you know, we talk about it. You talk about finish. You show them clips of how to finish and make every drill a finish segment where it's just overly emphasized. And I think that's all you can really do. Had a lot of young guys go through some tough losses last year and hopefully learn from those situations. And when they're in them again, they can draw from that experience and hopefully get it done this year.
To D2 and some hoops news, UTPB men's basketball head coach Josh Newman announced two more signings yesterday in Isaiah Hammonds and DeMarco Jackson. Hammonds, a 6'3" guard from Oklahoma City, played last season at St. Petersburg College, where he averaged 12.5 points per game, 3.9 rebounds per game, and 3.7 assists per game last year. Now, while Jackson, a 6'5" guard from Nashville, Tennessee, comes to UTPB after 2 seasons at Coker College, where he averaged 8.1 points per game and 4.8 rebounds per game in 28 games. Keep it with the Falcons and Falcon football. They kick off training camp on Monday at 9 a.m. Heading into year 3, the Falcons have some more swagger after a great spring ball. And for head coach Justin Carrigan, he's really starting to notice the difference with his team, especially with his younger players.
Energy, excitement, belief. I think we got a little bit more speed and size right now as well. And a lot of that's young. And for me, the exciting part is to see, you know, which of those young guys, and some of them are true freshmen, are going to rise up and you know, kind of join the ranks of playing on Saturdays, and which ones are going to get redshirted. And then there was a good pool of talent that got redshirted last year that excelled, you know, through the spring.
And finally, Mid-City Little League has made one of the most incredible runs in the intermediate 50-70 Little League World Series. But last night, they faced elimination against the host Little League, Livermore, out of District 57. And unfortunately, Livermore Little League avenged their loss to Mid-City on the opening day of the tournament with a 13-5 victory in front of an announced attendance of 4,200 people to eliminate Mid-City from the tournament. Key stat in this one, Jay, Mid-City had 6 errors. You just cannot do that if you want to beat the team and beat some of the best teams. But congratulations to Mid-City. They had a great year, and hopefully they can continue to do that, but definitely represented the Tall City very well.